What's going on, guys? AJ Bodie here, back with another video. Um, Before we start the video, I just want to say thank you so much for 96 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. If you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed, because there are more videos like this coming your way. And make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and let's just get right to the video. I wrote a bit of a note for myself to read to you guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. Your mom, your dad, your sis, your bro, your friends, all these people don't believe in you. Why? You never gave them a reason to. Think about it. If you say you'll do something and you won't, or you will, but you won't try hard enough, then quit. Then it gets tough. No one cares about your failures or faults. They only see the success. If you were anything like me, you care way too much about what people think about you. No matter how hard you try to get rid of this feeling, it just won't go away. It stays with you forever. That being said, when you put the work in and succeed at the things that you do, and you finally believe in yourself, you care a lot less about what people think. That doesn't mean that you won't care altogether. It just means that you don't care as much of what people think about you. If you want someone to believe in you, sorry. If you want someone to believe in you, then you first have to find your self-belief. You gotta believe in yourself. You have to believe in your goals. You gotta accomplish the task and complete. Say the workouts that you do. You gotta crush those workouts. Crush. Or else no one will ever believe. Though they won't believe in you unless you believe in yourself. All the times, what the fuck is it? Bro, I ruined this video. Fuck. Okay. All the times before you failed again and again and again, people saw this. Like, for example, you cheated on your diet a whole bunch of times. You didn't get a six-pack like how you said you would. I'm going off script for a second. Now I'm going back on. They saw this, and now all they see is 0 wins. Why would they trust someone or pay any mind to someone who can't complete their goals? Thank you. Thank you. It was pretty good, huh? It was pretty good. Little, what is that called? A memoir? A little speech, if you will. Basically, the more and more you fail, and the more and more you do not accomplish, and I'm not talking about like good failure, like, oh, I couldn't get this rep this week, but I got it next week. But if you continuously failing and failing and failing, and then you quit and you're not putting in the work, and they see that you're not putting in the effort, they don't really respect somebody like that. And I've been that person. I am that person. And it's not really a good idea to do that, because the less effort you put into something, the less results you will see. And it's really frustrating when your new goal is so high up because your level of discipline is so low. Your motivation is so low because you've been living on easy mode, or you've been sloppy, or you've been lazy, and it doesn't really work. Whereas if you were to work really hard for the next 4 years and then you were to take a break or something, life would be on easy mode because you've been working so hard. And the problem with like brains and stuff is when you work so little, your mental fortitude lowers. When you are not going through hard times and everything is easy, things get too easy, and then your idea of hard would be their idea of easy. So if they're outworking you and you're just being a couch potato, and then you try to outwork them, you will never get to their level because they are running circles around you. They're constantly going above and beyond. They're constantly working hard enough. They're constantly going over. They're overachieving, and you were just down like a couch potato. That's not to say that you cannot get off the couch and start doing a lot of the things that you need to do. But I am saying that a lot of people these days, their mental fortitude is just not there. Their discipline is just not there. What they think is hard to them is probably very easy to you. Working 8 hours, 10 hours as a baker, right? That might be very difficult for some people. It's not too hard for me. The only problem that I have is when I have to listen to my managers. I have a problem with listening to people. I have a problem listening to authority. So if you think that 8 to 10 hours of work is hard, like just pure work, then you're probably less, not motivated, but less disciplined than I am when it comes to working. I used to work 12 to 16 hours days just so I could get my money up. But I hated it because I would always have to listen to somebody. That's the only reason why I hated it. If you don't have to listen to anybody, it's great. It's great. You can do it yourself. You can improve. Every time they try and correct you or anything, that's what really kills my motivation. Back to the point. The sooner you start, the better. And I know that you don't want people to judge you on things, but unfortunately they are. And the only thing you could do about it right now is work on yourself and try to improve. You need to believe in yourself and try to improve on whatever you're doing. For example, the gym. If you say you're going to go to the gym, go to the gym. If you see that you're not getting any results, do progressive overload. You're going to need to try something. Eat more calories, eat more protein. There is something that you're doing wrong. Hire a personal trainer if you believe that that's not a waste of money. It just needs to get done. Some of these things, they just need to get done. Okay? And the brutal truth, the brutal reality of life is when you have something that you need to do and it needs to get done, but it's really hard, it's probably not going to get done unless you put your foot forward and you just keep on approaching the same problem at different angles every single time. When you approach a problem with the same angle every single time, you're bound to fail. You need to approach it at different angles. When people see you failing, they just see you failing. But you see yourself failing, getting a feedback loop. And you go charge again, you fail, you come back, you charge again, you recover, you come back. You fail, you come back, you recover, boom, you finally succeed. Do you understand? My point to this video is a couple of key takeaways. When people see you fail, you're going to want to quit. You're going to feel like you're being judged, and that's not a good thing to feel. And you're going to want to quit. And every time you see that person, that's like some form of PTSD that gets triggered. You think you're a failure. You're getting put down. You're getting exposed. You feel like you're getting exposed. You feel like you're having imposter syndrome. Have you ever worked with a person or been in a relationship with a person? You guys break up or something really bad happens, and now you just have bad vibes whenever they are there. They go away for like a month, 3 months, a year, and you're totally doing good. You're totally crushing everything. But then you see them again, and that lingering feeling of just self-hatred and despair and just the judgment that comes with it just all comes flooding back in. That's why it's really important to distance yourself from those people and sometimes cut them out completely. Another thing to do is, the only other method would be to heal from that and change their perspective. If you said you're going to get a six-pack, you're going to get a six-pack, and you're going to do it regardless of what people think of you. And it's going to be the most embarrassing, the most crushing, the most I don't believe in you, but I believe in myself mentality. They don't believe in you, but you believe in yourself. And this time is actually different. Every time that you feel like you want to quit, you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. You keep on coming back. You keep on showing up. And eventually, you'll change your perspective, you change your mindset, and eventually you're going to change theirs. And you know what? You won't even care about it once you change your mindset. You won't even care about what they think all that much, because when you're improving, all they're doing is watching from the sidelines. And you're like, oh my goodness, he's improving so much. And that's it. That's all it is. They want to keep you down, and you're just going up. You're going up. You're going up. And finally, they can't say anything. Now, that's the end of the video. That's the end of the motivation speech. Do I do that? No, I'm fucking lazy, and I got like a fucking protruding gut and shit, and like I always quit after like day 3 of anything, and then like after like a week of anything, and then I don't know how to recover, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I can't do none of this. And people see that, they see the weakness in me, and then I'm just like, fuck, they can see that shit. And after a while, it weighs on you, it weighs on me, and I'm just like, well, then I quit. And I'm just like, well, don't talk to me then. If you're the type of person like me who always fails and tries again, tries, but never goes at it from a different angle and just keeps on trying the same thing and doesn't learn how to open themselves up to new opportunity, you're not going to go very far. And I'm going to have to say this, but it's really important that I and you try new things. Try to make slight adjustments to things that do not work anymore. Because at the end of the day, right, we only have a limited amount of time. And that time, every time that we fail, we are learning. But if you're anything like me, you don't learn much. That constant feedback loop, you need a constant, like a more constant one. You need to do it every single day. Like, I am dumb. Like, I am not just saying that to put myself down. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to write. I have like early onset Alzheimer's dementia type shit. Like, I walk in a room and I can't remember what I wanted to do. I look at my phone, my brain is fried. It's from all of the scrolling, it's from all of the constant work that I be doing, it's all of the numbing myself and just not wanting to be in the room with everybody. And I'm trying to get out of it, but at the same time, my passions, my motivation from my passions kind of dissipate. They kind of go down and they just die. And that's because I have to work so much. That's not an excuse though. Again, I'm trying to get out of this, but day after day, things happen in life, and I just want to numb myself, and I can't keep doing that because that's not healthy for you. It literally kills you, kills your soul, kills your brain, kills everything. One of the most important pieces of advice that I can give to you, this is the 3 I'm going to give to you in this video, right? 1, never give up, okay? Moving and changing something else, doing something else, changing your angle on something, switching new careers, that's not giving up. That is tactically retreating, okay? That's not the same thing, but do not ever give up in life. You have a goal and you're going to complete it one way or another, even if that means moving to a different state, moving to a different country. Number 2, I know that it's really hard to not care what people think about you, but you are always going to care about what somebody's opinions are. It's just how it is. You just have to block it out until you believe and you have your own opinions about yourself that are positive. And number 3, stop being a little bitch, okay? It's really important that when you don't want to do something, you tell yourself, your stronger side, tell your weaker side to shut the fuck up and do it. Fucking do it. Because when you don't do something, you are losing that power of discipline. You are not stimulating that part of your brain that is telling you to keep on pushing forward, to keep on moving. Every time that you take the easy way out, you are getting less and less discipline. It's like a muscle. People say, oh, it's not a muscle, it's not a muscle. It is. It's just like a muscle. And you're building it. Every day that you go to work and you don't want to do it, you're building that part of your brain. Unless you trick yourself into liking work. Then I don't know if that works or not. Alright guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Again, thank you so much for 96 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. You guys mean the world to me. I cannot believe that I've made it from 0 subs to 96 subs in less than like a year. I know that a lot of people are going to be like, that's nothing, but slow growth is better than no growth, I always say. And the likes, make sure you hit the like button and share with your friends. I don't know if this video was insightful or helpful to you, but if it was, stick around for more and let me know in the comments below, like actually, if these videos make sense or not, because sometimes I just ramble and it doesn't work. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.